Good morning, guys. I fell asleep across the street over there in a dirt lot. Came right to the truck stop to grab some breakfast and to get out of the mud so I could do my pre-trip. Everything's good to go. It's raining out there though. Today's gonna be a good day though, because being in the mud pit yesterday, all my tires are all covered in mud and gross. So driving in the rain today, hopefully will knock all that stuff off. Alright guys, long time, no little update for today's video. I still need to put together yesterday's video of the mysterious stuff, the mysterious property. That's still weird to me. Basically all my friends on social media agree, both on Facebook and Instagram, that it's spooky and weird. Sent the pictures to other law enforcement personnel that I know, and they all basically felt that I did the right thing, which is encouraging, just considering the amount of stuff and the contents. One of my friends though decided to let me know that it was a waste of time, which is interesting because he and I had a discussion the other day about time, and it was in wasting time. I told him I don't like time being wasted, but he didn't. I think he understands now. But it's like there are things in life where your time is going to be wasted. As a truck driver, there's a lot of time wasted sitting at docks. Become parents. Kids waste a lot of your time by you just changed a diaper, and then 30 seconds later you gotta change another diaper. Like, what the heck? It's like I'm content with that because that's what's going to happen. It's out of my control. What bugs me is when people go above and beyond to waste my time. Example, getting together. We were talking about pranks. Be blunt and to say the truth. If you want to jump around a corner and spook me and hope that I spill my coffee or beer or whatever I have on me or on you or whatever, I'll probably slap you in the ass, laugh it off, and move on. But if you go above and beyond something, do something to me while I'm sleeping. Example, going back to when I was in junior high, putting toothpaste in my hair because I was the first one to go to sleep. That is not okay because you're costing me time later and having to wash all that toothpaste out of my hair. True story. Do not associate with those people anymore, and did not associate with them after that camp. And you're going to waste my time in that type of way. I've always been that way. It just doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, but yeah, he wanted to comment that it was a waste of time. So whatever. It's my time. I've made it clear to him how to not waste it, and or my opinion about it. Because time is something you don't get back. Money or other sacrifices you have to make in the game of life, you can restructure how you budget things if you put together a budget and get that money back. In a way, you're still going to lose it. It's still I've gotten a speeding ticket and an overweight ticket. That's money that I potentially could not have lost. If I can go back and relive life and I could do things differently. At the same time, I never missed a bill. I've never been homeless. I was able to adjust and make that happen. But being a truck driver and had an overweight ticket kind of made the homeless thing easy. I just stayed out on the road a little longer, but... Woo! Anyway, long story short, haven't updated you guys in a while. I got my load split off at our yard in Joliet. My next load picks up any minute now, but I'm at Walmart. Today is the day to take care of me. And I've been on the phone with people. I stopped to get my... a place to idle my truck. My truck now idles. I asked the guy how much. I thought he was kidding because I did not want to spend this much. But at the end of the day, it's money well spent, and it's money that will pay for itself eventually. Like the other day when I had to deliver a load to Memphis. That was just yesterday, wasn't it? Was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago. When I went to Memphis, I was going to Memphis, and I lost time. I had to pull over and sleep. But if my truck idles, it stays a good temperature, and I sleep through the night, I'm not going to lose that time, which is money in this industry. So, if it's $100, my truck now idles. It's great. He asked me if there were any other changes I wanted made. I said no. Hindsight 2020, I would have made others, but I'm not going to mention them to you guys, just because I'm me. If you're a truck driver and we've talked before, you're thinking about going into trucking, talk to me on Instagram. I don't think I've posted my Instagram link on a video. I need to get that done. Look me up on Instagram, message me, and I'll tell you, or Facebook. I'll tell you privately. I'm not going to discuss it on a video. Anyway, I'm at Walmart. Just need to grab a few things because, like I said, couple videos ago when I made the chili. My next home time, things are a little different, so I can't get, you know, temperature sensitive things. But I need toothpaste and I need deodorant. I'll probably get a veggie platter because I know I'll probably eat it before I go home in a few days. And yeah, okay, I think that's it. Oh, I think I told you guys, I got my next load. It picks up anytime. Going to Home Depot, 2 Home Depot stores in Michigan, both around the Detroit area. And I can't spend the night at the first store, so I'll spend the night, I'll go that direction. I'm basically in Chicago. I'll head east, and as long as I'm out of Chicago, I have a friend in Indiana. See about hanging out with her and her boys, her fiance and their 2 boys. They're a cool group of people. Her boys adore me for whatever reason. The one time we hung out, and then we video chatted a couple times since. And her boys are sweet, particularly her older one. So, don't know if I'll hang out with them. It would be unlikely, I would think, just thinking about it. It's already about 5 o'clock now. By the time I get there, it'll be closer to 8, so the kids will be in bed. By the time I'm done with my break, I better be up and going if I'm going to deliver on time before their boys are up and ready to go. Although the oldest one is in preschool, so whatever, I'm just talking at this point. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and go shopping.
In positive news, I've heard about this truck repair place out on the road. There's only like 8 of them ever. And that they'll basically do anything to any truck that anyone pays them to do. And I'm driving right by one. It's right off the freeway, right next to the freeway. I'll be there in an hour. So I'll pull over and hopefully they'll fix my truck so it just idles and I can be comfortable again. That means I can be happy again. That means truck driving can be great again. I'm just kidding. I couldn't help myself. I had to go there. So anyway, today's Thursday, whatever day of the week it is, the 29th, 30th, or whatever. So I think I actually just now, as I got my load going home. Never mind. Just verifying that they got my final, my ETA for this current load to get it to our Joliet terminal. And then he even said the next load after this is going to get me home. Yes! That means I can book my airplane ride, so I can plan accordingly. You know, I can plan that. I haven't bought that yet because I didn't want to buy an airplane ticket and then not get there on time, or miss my flight or anything and have to deal with that. So I was like, yeah, I'd rather pay a little bit more just once instead of a little bit more twice, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up, fill up my water bottles and my Zeal. I haven't talked to you guys about my Zeal for a while. Zeal is basically this all-in-one healthiness. It basically gives me the nutrients of the pyramid, but in a drink form. If I drink 2 of them a day, it's like your regular healthy stuff. I can tell a huge difference if I take it and if I don't. Along with my chiropractor, basically if I don't take it, she has to do a lot more work on me. When I take it, she doesn't have to do that much work. So it's very interesting how the human body works. The thing I like about it though is it has a natural caffeine in it. So it's like coffee, but probably not as much caffeine as coffee. It tastes better than coffee though. I'm not the biggest coffee person in the world. I'll have coffee, but generally I want some coffee with my cream is how I take my coffee. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to shut up, get going, talk to you guys soon.
Hey guys, just hanging out at my customer. I went inside to check in. They're on lunch, so I got a few more minutes to hang out in the warmth of my truck. It's a very cold 47 degrees outside. Like, it's 47, but it feels closer to 37. As you can see, there's a JB Hunt trailer right behind me. For those of you that don't know, JB Hunt stands for, I'm just kidding when I say this, just been hired. Unfortunately, not trained. Yeah, we truck drivers have a lot of time on our hands to think about that stuff. I got a call from my friend's uncle. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. He offered me the job, just as with my driving record, because it's basically pristine. He didn't care. Told him about my hiccups that I've had. He didn't care. Especially because the last year has been pristine. That's like 14 months have been pristine in every way. Go back to January of last year is when I had a drop trailer that was ruled sabotage. And yeah, the overweight ticket was, I think, also in January. I don't remember. Anyway, long story short, he offered me the job. It's challenging. I got things going on with Texas Girl. living in San Antonio. He was very cool. I'd be hired as a 1099 employee, but even after taxes and whatnot, it would be a way better situation than what I'm in right now. So, don't know. I told him if I didn't have Texas Girl in the picture, I'd for sure take it. I want to talk to her first. My guess is, along with talking to other females in my life that I respect, that, sisterly figures, they all feel, based on what she's saying, assuming she's being honest with me, that the future between her and I is very bright, and I am inclined to agree with that. Also, some new things have come to light involving Local Girl's ex that are really making me reconsider, do I really want to be with her, or even entertain the idea of pursuing her within the last day and a half. I don't think I want to. So, I think I may have even given details. If I did, I did. If not, I'll leave it at that. I think I mentioned that earlier about Local Girl's ex-husband. So, I want to talk to Texas Girl first, see what happens. Just kind of run it by her, discuss it, because it'd be a long-distance relationship with her in San Antonio, me in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And I'd be home every day, making good money. In her line of work, there are jobs in her line of work in the Murfreesboro area, where she'd get a job, probably could make just as much, if not more, than what she's making right now in San Antonio. I just need to know if that's an option or not, because I'd like to, make this a long-term job, so I physically can no longer do the work. I would have to unload the trailer. So basically, to physically unload, I want it to be a career. I want to settle down, have a family, all that. I know that she does too. It's all a timing issue, though, and when are we actually ready? And part of me, I'm probably getting ahead of myself too, to some extent, because we haven't physically hung out. But we've talked enough. We have the same ambitions in life and the same goals. We even talked about places we wanted to see, basically going every other. And basically our lists are identical. The order is a little bit off. And even when I say a little bit, I mean truly a little bit off. So, a lot of stuff on my plate. I talked to him, my sister's wedding, because that's going to be a week off situation. So what I'm thinking is, if I were to take the job, I would stay at my current company until my sister's wedding, which is the first week of May. That's when I would quit my current company, go home for my sister's wedding. That also means I pack up, which is convenient because I was going to take that week at home one way or the other. I was going to be just getting my room ready as a guest room. Now it's get all my stuff out, and my parents could turn it into a guest room at their leisure. Move to Murfreesboro, get an apartment. I'd probably get the apartment before I'd probably quit the company before my sister's wedding, so that way I have a chance to get an apartment and get that squared away, so that way I'm not renting it, sight unseen. That'd be kind of weird. And then basically after my sister's wedding, drive everything. I'd probably get a rental truck somewhere, somehow. All that's expensive in California, though. So I'd have to think. Maybe I even drive to California for my sister's wedding, buy a trailer, drive it to Tennessee, and then just resell the trailer when I'm done with it. Would probably be my best bet. Because rental vans and trucks and trailers of all sorts, because people are leaving California so much, it costs, someone did some math, it is 4 times as much to rent a trailer or a rental truck to go from San Francisco to Las Vegas than it is from Las Vegas to San Francisco. It would almost be cheaper for me to fly to Vegas, get a rental truck, drive it into California, load all my stuff, and then drive it to Tennessee. That would almost be a cheaper option. It probably would be a cheaper option. But I need to figure that all out. I need to have someone do some research on that, what the cheapest option would be. But I got a lot on my plate right now, guys. I can't believe I'm keeping up with videos. So, just crazy stuff. Balancing Erica, work life, spring break. Spring break is kind of already, its own deal. Moving, a new job. Got a lot to figure out. If someone else, I've told you guys the big pieces. If you guys have a different idea on how to make everything happen, I would appreciate it. If you guys have any thoughts. But anyway, I'm going to end this right now. Their lunch break should be over in about a minute. So I'm going to go inside, see what's going on, and hopefully they give me a trailer and I hit the road. I got 2 stops in Michigan tomorrow, and then they should be getting me south to Tennessee to go home and get ready for spring break. So It's gonna be a fun next week, or next couple weeks actually. Really looking forward to it. And my beard is on point today. Man, it's like as big as my face. This is awesome. Yep, I think I'll definitely be out bearding Josh. Although to be fair, he had a very, very, very late start on this. All right, guys. End of the day. Gonna play some video games. Gonna enjoy my truck idling. That's something that I realized I missed, because with the truck starting and stopping, every time it would start, my inverters would die. So rather went to bed. So yeah, I didn't. End of the day. Sorry, still ADD the last couple of days. Anyway, I'm apparently parked at the world's largest fireworks stand somewhere in Indiana. On my way to Michigan. I'll be there. I'm like 2 hours away from the store. I got two deliveries in Detroit suburbs. I already told you guys that. I'm supposed to be home sometime on Saturday. By home, that's Lebanon, Tennessee. I spent some time while eating dinner tonight looking into possibilities, prices. As of right now, I have saved for a 2-bedroom apartment, which I think I'd go with 2 and try to get a roommate. I think I don't really know. Even though, yeah, I get a 2-bedroom apartment, and just with rent saved up right now, I got about an easy 3 months in savings, like in monies that I'd be willing to touch and put towards an apartment. I also was looking at the cost of trailer rentals and purchases. Looks like my best bet would be to rent a U-Haul trailer and pull it with my truck. Oh, so many decisions to make if I want to jump on this new job real quick or what. The U-Haul trailer wasn't horribly expensive. To pick it up, have it basically for spring break, and then into Tennessee was $600. I was really surprised about that rate. I thought it would have been like way higher, but it wasn't. But then it's like, how could I fit all my stuff onto said trailer? I don't know. So yeah, a lot of stuff to think about, to do. So gonna be an interesting next couple of days for sure. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you tagging along. Let me know. I know one of you guys have commented on this new thing with my phone throughout the day, and you guys liked it. What do you guys think overall? One person had told me, Curtis. Thank you, Curtis. Said you liked it. Just what do you other guys think? I see my videos getting 30, 40 views, and every so often it's the same 2 and 3, 4 people commenting all the time. So there's more of you guys. Let me know what you think. I'm definitely open to comments, suggestions, and whatnot. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you tomorrow.